y'all feeling? Talk to me. Talk to me. Alright, let's start this new game. Somebody's at the door. Your name? Ace. You have a mail. Dear Ace, you were appointed as a judge. Shit. Guilty. Week 1, case 1. Your Honor, first of all, as the ministry, we wish you success in your new position. We wanted to remind you of the details that are important for you to make a correct judgment. You can find the evidence in the evidence file at the same time. You get information whether it is digital evidence on the table. The case file includes the content of the case and the information of the defendants. Okay. You can ask some questions to the defendants by clicking on the mouse on the microphone. These questions will play as an important role in deciding your case. On the tablet, you can access some digital evidence such as camera footage or audio recordings. You can also access the recordings of your dialogue with the defendant's microphone. These recordings will be added to the end of the dialogue with the defendants. Alright. The law book contains the rules of penalties for crimes that you need to look at to make the right decision. God damn, finally you will make your decision. Remember, your decision will have consequences. Making the wrong decision in law book case will your bars to increase. For your bars are effective, getting a 12 on the dice screen after each case. Therefore, remember that the game can end even if your bars are not completely full. Alright, cool. Let's see the case files, man. Alright, Mr. James, age 26. Charges violations of restrictions. James Alley, who was seen by the petroleum police at 2. After the specific restriction of time, 2200, was taken into custody on the ground and allow the criminal procedures to apply. Statement. It was around 1:50 and I wasn't feeling well. At the moment, I forgot that there was restrictions and I was just wandering around. I saw the police while they were on patrol and remember that there were restrictions that I insisted on not being punishment. What y'all thinking? What y'all think about his statement? What y'all think so far? What y'all thinking? What y'all thinking? You're for the people? Oh yeah, you. That's right. All right. Okay, cool. Anything here? Nothing. All right, we don't got nothing for him. All right. Why didn't you allow the police to write a fine? That's true. What the fuck? Because I thought I was right and they didn't give me a chance to explain. I didn't want it to come to this. Yeah, that shit caught me off guard, gang. That shit did. I was right and they didn't give me a chance to explain, and I didn't want to come to this. In your statement, you say you didn't feel well during the night. Why didn't you call an ambulance? As I said, Your Honor, the first thing that came to my mind at the moment was to go out. While I was doing it, I didn't think of the details. I ain't gonna lie, Chad. I feel like he's innocent. I ain't gonna front. He's innocent, bro. The fuck? Hello there. What am I supposed to do here? I'm broke as fuck. My mental health is at 100. W. My mental state is at 100. Big W. All right. Week 1. Let's see. Go outside. End the day. That's it. We gotta end the day. You know what I'm saying? We did a good shit. Oh shit! They passed the bill. Convicts with a criminal records will now be given increased penalties. Shit. Remember this. You know what I'm saying? Hydrate. Oh shit, let's see what my homie here gotta say. What's going on, brethren? Let's see the case files first. My man, Axel Brandon, 27 years old. Criminal record. Damn, he got a criminal record, bro. Damn, Gango. But what you did, though? Possession, carrying drugs. Oh, man, he was moving. A small amount of drugs were found on the person named Axel Brandon, who was subjected to an identity check by police in the evening. As a result of his body search, as a result of the identity scan, it was seen that the person had been tried and acquitted twice before on charges of possession and carrying drugs. So he was arrested twice already, the same shit. As a result of the substance investigation, no evidence was found that the person named Axel Brandon was involved in the drug dealing. Huh? There's no evidence found that he was involved in the drug dealing, though. I admit that I carried the substance, but I only use it in my own environment and when I am alone to calm my mind. I have not harmed anyone and never will. I will not use the substance from now on. I ain't gonna lie, I believe him. Shit. I'm just trying to make some, you know what I'm saying? I had some work on me, but that's for personal use. I can't blame him for that. He ain't harming nobody. All right. Let's see if there's any evidence. Ain't shit. What's on this? All right. They found that Perico. Items of Axel Brandon as a result of the search. Only 5 milligrams though. That's, you know what I'm saying? Were you going to sell this stuff before you got caught in the ID check? No, Your Honor. I was just on my way home. Suddenly I saw the police checking IDs. I wanted to change direction, but I was already in the radar. Damn, homie. Where do you get this shit from, bro? Where you getting this work from, bro? I get it through a friend. He a fucking snitch. How you gonna snitch on your own mans like that, dog? I don't know from who he gets it from. Damn, son. Is the person you call your friend your close friend? It don't matter though. He said he got it from his friend, bro. Could've said he found it. Could've went about it differently, bro. Fuck. But hold on. You might be onto something though. He didn't give a name though, too. Let's see how, you know what I'm saying? So the question was if he was his close friend. No, Your Honor. He is someone I met at a bar called Grand Pub in month ago. I don't know him personally. Damn, he said a friend, and he also said the name of the spot. All right. He gonna be making up some bullshit. You right. All right. Narcotic crime. Possession carrying drugs. Sentence 10 months. Public service. Found. He the ops. He the ops. But it's only 5 milligrams though. He wasn't found guilty to anything. Remember that. They found the drug on him. They found the drugs on him, but ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? They ain't caught him in the middle of no sale, none of that. So, but possession of carrying drugs though, sentence 10 months. Public service though. We could give him the 10 months though. I mean, yeah, he ain't got caught selling, but he got caught with the shit on. Plus, he's already been arrested twice for the shit. What y'all thinking though? Y'all agree with what I'm saying, or y'all saying freedom? Free the homie. I say he guilty for possession. Not for nothing else, but for possession, he is. Yep, guilty. Alright. Nah, come on. Man, let's give these motherfuckers some time. Nah. Public, you know what I'm saying? 10 months. 10 months. We chilling. Hey, Nah, I didn't want to give him the fine. I didn't want to be an asshole. He was already doing fucking 10 months. It was only 5 milligrams. Trying to be a W lawyer. I mean, W judge. We still broke. Alright, end of day. Case number 3. Oh, shit. Jason Hamstrand. Age 42. He got no criminal record. Charges assassination. Oh, shit. During the night, Freddie Cole, CEO. Oh, shit. We talking about business shit. CEO of Glensiwick. Hey, leave me the fuck alone if I ain't say that shit right. Was found dead in the trunk of his car during a routine patrol by the car park security. It has been determined that the CCTV camera covering that area where the incident took place was not working at the time. Fuck me. There ain't no fucking camera in this motherfucker. Security guard Jason Hanson, who was the only employee in the company at the time of the incident, became a suspect and was taken into custody by the police. So, my guy Jason's statement says, on the evening of the incident, only 3 hours had passed since I started working. While I was doing my routine hourly patrol, I saw Mr. Cole's vehicle, but the trunk was open. But the open trunk of the vehicle caught my attention. When I approached the vehicle, I saw Mr. Cole's lifeless body in the trunk. What caught my attention about the body was that it had a red rose on it. Afterwards, I immediately notified the police. Damn, a red rose on the body? We talking about some mafia shit. That ain't no regular hit. I ain't no regular here, my boy. Man, just 3 hours into his shift. Word. 3 hours in his shift. He's doing his little regular routine. Alright, let's see. What's in the briefcase? What the fuck? What am I supposed to do here? It's supposed to be like a lie detector test or some shit? Huh? Fuck is this? Bro, how am I Wait, what? A lot of evidence is lost as a result of NSS attack on our state. All the evidence was lost in order to ensure the security of the evidence in the case. We will deliver the evidence to you in a device we call a cryptic. We designed the password on this device so that only you can solve them and remember. If you try to open it 3 times before the green light turns on, the cryptic will be destroyed. Motherfucker. Motherfucker, bro. I can't even open this shit right now. Ain't shit on here though, bro. Let's see what he gotta say. Yeah, we already fucked up. I ain't gonna lie. How do you think the killer entered the car parked undetected without an ID card? Word. I can't find any answer to that, Your Honor. The doors has never been used in the system since I started my shift. He trying to blame. He's like, that was not my shift. That was the shift before me. What are you talking about? But damn, he was already 3 hours in though. Do you have a problem with the CEO of the company, Freddie Coles? Do you know him well? Glensonwick is a really big company. I know them by name. I started 3 months ago. Oh, wow. That don't help you either, my boy. I started 3 months ago. I only interviewed with the recruitment department and I had no problem with him. So he's only been here for 3 months. That's crazy. Imagine 3 months in your job. That shit is crazy. Exactly. I don't even know what the fuck to even do right now because it's like, what can I go about this? Assassination. Sentenced 62 years in jail. I feel like he's not guilty, bro. What happens if I click the police? Offer Brian, how can I help you, Anna? Nah, you go. You stay right there. Possibility of arrest. Reliable. What? Possibility. How the fuck am I 10% in already about to get arrested? I've been a fair ass fucking judge. Emails. Ain't nothing here. Shop. Sure, let's go shopping. Motherfucker. Oh, we broke. We can't even. I don't know. I don't really know. The problem that I'm having is The real problem that I'm having is that him working there only for 3 months, it could either be a fucking shitty coincidence, or it could be, he got the job to potentially kill the man. Because it's crazy. He was already 3 hours in his shift, and then the cameras goes off. Like, how I know he ain't planned that shit? We don't know that shit. Only 3 hours had passed since I started working. When I was doing my shift routine, saw Mr. Vehicle, but when I approached the vehicle, I saw Mr. Lifeless body. What caught my attention was the body was that I red rose. Afterwards, I immediately notified the police. So he did call the police right away, right? Security guard was the only employee in the company at the time. He was the only employee in the company at the time of the incident. So that motherfucker had to get killed some way, somehow. He had to know about it because he's the only person that was there. How did that person get in there? You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, I think he guilty, bro. I can't even click this shit no more to open the fucking evidence shit. And we still broke. I can't even bribe this motherfucker. $62 years in prison though. I don't really know. Like, I don't really got nothing to work with right now. Can't even open this shit, bro. Alright, let's just give this man the verdict. What y'all thinking? From what y'all saw so far. What y'all thinking? Guilty, not guilty? Because I think he guilty. I ain't gonna lie. Send him to jail. Word. Jail. Wait, hold on. How much did that shit say? He getting the whole 9 yards. Oh, it's only 62 years. Damn. 62 years for assassination. I do it, Chet. I do it. Sending them to jail or what? Che. La vida. Get paid $600. Gotta pay the rent right away. Wifey already went shopping. Shady ass for the bill. Your ass left with $100, dog. Crazy. Even in the game, there is money in your balance that has not been withdrawn yet. If you continue without taking it, you might not be able to stop by the incident. You want to continue? No, hell no. Let's withdraw this motherfucker. What's going on, mama? What's going on, little girl? Your daughter asks asks you for $100 for her school fees. Do you accept? Anything for you, baby girl. No questions asked. The daughter gotta get it. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? Daddy's little girl, man. Oh, shit. It's like a crazy combo. All right. Mr. Bob Isaac, 34 years old. He got a criminal record. He was caught stealing a car out of theft. The vehicle was stolen while parked in the parking lot opposite on the parking lot opposite the neighborhood where Lehman Diaz lived. Following and denunciations on the morning of the night. What? The morning of the night, the vehicle was thought to have been stolen. The license plate was traced. The vehicle was turned over to the same morning, and as a result of searches, a package containing cigar scissors was found in the vehicle. Apart from this, no additional findings were found, so they found the cigar scissors. As a result of the identity check, the person inside the vehicle was determined to be Bob Isaac Groove, nicknamed Big, known as a former car theft. Mr. Lehman Diaz's statement. We went to our summer house in the counting village with my car for 2 days as a family over the weekend. At the end of the second day, I think I forgot to lock my car because I was tired from the road. There is a possibility that the person who stole it also took advantage of this. You stupid. You should never let your car on like that, my man. On the morning of the day, well, this is Bob Isaac's statement. On the morning of the day the car... I'm sorry, I'm fucking tired. The day the car was thought to have been stolen, a longtime friend of mine, Connor Green, called me and said he had an urgent business. He asked me to take his package to a place called Party Time. I had a joke in my head. He actually... a place called Party Time. Ain't no party. I thought it was urgent, so I went quickly to Connor Green's house. Connor gave me a car key, and a piece of paper with the address of the place where I was taking the package. So I drove off with the car. As soon as I got pulled over and found out the car was stolen. Oof. Upon the statement, Connor Green was found at his home and brought to the police station for questionings. I do not accept any of the accusations against me. I don't know anything. Oof. Alright, let's try this shit again. What? Alright, this is light work. Huh? What the actual fuck, bro? Yo, what the fuck? Hey, we cigar scissors found, box found in the vehicle. Fingerprint number from the evidence 212314. Remember that, 212314. There was digital evidence on the table, 212314. Well, that was it. 212314. It's not his. Cigar scissors and box found in the vehicle is 21314. It's not his. 213. Yep, it's not his. He's innocent. No facial, no nothing. Nah. Homie innocent. Well, you denied the car was stolen, my guy. That night I was sitting at the place called Pepsi with my girlfriend before. It was too late, and then I dropped her off at her crib. I went to my own crib, and I fell asleep shortly after. In the morning, I woke up to homie's call. But what's your last conversation with Connell? It had been almost about 6 months since we last spoke. I'm very surprised that he even called me at that time. Also, it's been a long time since I left these jobs. I am not a regular life and a regular relationship. I am not guilty. Free that man. When do you mean bomb? I have known Bomb for over 20 years, and he is a dear friend of. How the fuck he a dear friend of him, a friend of yours, and you trying to set him up? Be your own man, bro. Mr. Groove said that you gave him a stolen vehicle, delivered package, and asked him to take it to wherever he wanted. Is this true? That has nothing to do with me. The last time I met Bob was 6 months ago. Bob has slandered me. Nah. Man is innocent, bro. Oh shit, I gotta go back. You're not guilty, my boy. Okay, now what? Oh, I gotta. What can we charge him with? Oh, he gave him the car, so he getting the 2 year. He getting the 2 year and a $2,000 fine. Word. What else? 2 years and $2,000 fine. We gotta find something. Hey man, he guilty, bro. I don't go fuck. Jail time. Hold on. $2,000 fine. That's for sure. But I'm scared. Yeah, okay, that's the in 2 years. Get him the fuck out of here, man. Trying to set your mans up like that. And my mental still at 100. God is good. Let's end the night. State of emergency. Yeah, I can't with these voices, bro. State of an emergency declared. Due to the state of emergency law, judges can now be appointed to all type of cases. Have a great rest of your stream, brother. I'm wrapping up my evening, getting ready for the weekend. I hope I run into you at some point. Got you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. I hope you have a great weekend as well. I'll definitely run into you in County. Again, thank you so much for stopping by. Ah, shit. We getting one of these cases now. Family, man. All right, let's see what we got. The situation of who would take the custody of 12-year-old Ezekiel Robin and his sister, 9 years old Clara Robin. Defendant Ben Robin, plaintiff Diaz Robin. Details: Ben Robin and Diaz Robin recently divorced. Sheesh. A custody case was filed by Diaz Robin, the mother of the children, for the custody of their children, Ezekiel and Clara. As a result of the divorce, the mother has a certain amount of alimony that she demands from the father. Okay. That's it? That's it? That's all I got? Come on, man. Are you sad that your parents are divorced? No, I'm not, because my parents didn't get along very well, and they argue all the time. My sister and I were very uncomfortable, and I couldn't stand the crying of my sisters anymore. Damn. So do you want to live with your mom or with your dad? What is important to me is my sister. I certainly don't want to leave her, but the best thing for her would be to live with my mother. So if he wants the best thing for her, he wants her to live with her mother, so that means her mother is a better parent. Who will you prefer? My mother's more important to me. I think being with my mother would be better for me and my mother. Of course, with my sister. Are you sad that your parents are divorced? Yes, very much. Even though they fight, I love them both very much, and I can't live without even one of them. Do you love your mom more than your dad? That's a crazy question to ask a child, bro. I love them both very much. I never wanted my parents to get divorced. That's why I feel so sad. If you had to choose, who would you choose, your mom or your dad? I don't want to choose one or the other. My only wish right now is that my brother doesn't leave me. He always supports me. Please don't separate my brother and me. I ain't gonna lie. He went with the mother. Give custody of both children to the mother. Can't even get a fucking drink. Well, pack it up. Just go the fuck to sleep. What we got here? James Redlow, age 51, criminal record. Charges assassinations. In the morning, a person named Amanda Sylvia, who was jogging in the forested area near the highway, came across the lifeless body of a person named Francis Krim while jogging. It has been determined that the CCTV camera covering the area where the incident took place was not working at the time of course it wasn't working. Why would it work? According to the autopsy records, it was understood that he died as a result of prolonged asphyxiations without any signs of impact to his body. According to the allegations, the last person the deceased was in contact with Mr. James Redlow, a member of the board of directors of Cairns and Wells. James Redlow, the night we left the company together, we went to the bar called Loose Drop with his vehicle. After staying there for about 1 hour, he dropped me off at my house. I don't know what he did after that or where he went. Francis and I were good friends while sitting at the bar. I saw him troubled, but no matter how much I insisted, he did not say anything. He just said that there was something wrong in his life these days, and no matter what he did, he couldn't change things. That's all I can say. I am so sorry for the loss of a close friend. Alright, this is Amanda's statement. That morning, like every day, I headed to the forest that I always prefer to run in. While I was taking a break to drink some water, I saw a body laying flat behind the bushes. I immediately informed the police. All I remember is that the person laying on the ground was wearing a suit and had a red rose on him. Damn, we sentenced that guy to 60-something years, and they still found another case with a red rose on him. We fucked up, chat. He gonna come out and kill me. We sent the wrong motherfucker to prison. Bro, we fucked up. We fucked up, bro. How I'm corrupt? Y'all corrupt with me because y'all all told me to put that motherfucker to jail. What the actual fuck is this? Oh. Hey, thank you for the 20 the 20 bits. Corruption. Alright. Wait, how was it? Oh. And then alright. What y'all think we got here? Huh? This ain't no rookie shit. Not gonna lie. There's a pattern here besides the red rose. The last guy they killed, he was a CEO. This guy's a CEO as well, the one that died. Motherfuckers going around killing CEOs. I think he's innocent, bro. I don't think he did that. And once again, the cameras wasn't working. Same situation. I think he's innocent, bro. No cap. What y'all think? Innocent or guilty? I ain't gonna lie, I'm munching on snacks right now. But what y'all think? Innocent or guilty? I say innocent. Book him. Nah, y'all trying to get me assassinated. There's no evidence of him. James, your fate has come to an end, my brother. Wow. He looks guilty. Not guilty. Look at that. Because of my decision of professionalism and a fucking amazing judge that I am, I got a bump. I got a raised out. We got a raise, baby. Nah, me corrupt? Never. I mean, y'all clearly see it, you know what I'm saying? I gotta say it. Y'all clearly see it. We broke. Type shit. Everybody let it up. Fuck the shit. See what we got here. Name Eldon. Eldon Duncan. He has a criminal record. Alright. His charges are threat, malicious wounding. What? Threats and malicious wounding. What you mean? Bro, what you talking about? We free some. Yo, we charged that other guy. We booked him for 62 years. Because we thought he killed that man and put that red rose on top of his body and shit. Come on now. The incident occurred in the evening in the home of Eldon Duncan. The person named Arthur Darrow, who caused the injury, fled immediately after the incident. A arrest warrant has been issued for Arthur Darrow as a result of the report of the person named Eldon Duncan. In the search initiated by the police as a result of the tip-offs, it was determined that Arthur Darrow was hiding in his sister's house and was captured by the police in the evening and brought to the police station for questioning. Elden Duncan, this is his statement. A month ago, I borrowed some money from Arthur Darrow. He kept calling me and telling me that my debt was doubled and increased day by day. Shit. I told him many times that I had not yet received any payment. He broke too. Nah, you going to jail. You don't got no money for me, dog. You just should have just cut that part out of your statement out, dog. Nevertheless, my workplace, then I'm gonna pay my debt when I receive it. Despite this, he never stopped calling and harassing me. And after a while, he started following me home. All right. Although I reported the situation to the police many times, I did not receive a positive response. As I finally left my workplace and arrived at my house, I saw Arthur Darrow behind me. I noticed that he was holding a knife in his hand. He pointed the knife at me and asked me to be quiet and go to my apartment with him. I couldn't reach because I was afraid. Then when we went to my apartment after entering the house, he started rummaging through my house and looking for money. Alden Duncan's statement. When he couldn't find the money, he stabbed me in the leg. Then he quickly fled the apartment. Then I took my cell phone and asked for the help from the police. I ain't gonna lie, who's in the wrong here? You owe him money, bro. You owe him money. About a month ago, Elden Duncan called me and told me that he needed some money. Although I was in a difficult situation myself, I gave him the money he asked me for and explained the situation to him. So he broke it down to you. Why am I corrupted? What I said? He said he could pay me the money as soon as possible. So he did not respond after a month. Couldn't stand on it and called him. Told him that he had to pay me my shit back, bro. He told me that he couldn't pay the debt. If I came to his house, the date and time he said, when I went to his house, he told me that the money was in his apartment and that we should go up to the apartment. When we got home, he asked me to sit down and said that we could come back soon. Then he stood in front of me with a knife and started making threats to me. Whoa, what? On God. I told him that he had to pay his debt no matter what. Then he swung the knife towards me. I made a move to defend myself and the knife was stuck in Elder's leg. Afterwards, I took the knife and ran to my sister's house because I was afraid. Alright. How your response, Chota? You got money? Well, you don't got no money. You broke. Last year, he was someone I met through social media, and we met and became friends. That would be funny as fuck. And which hand was Arthur Darrow holding the knife when he stabbed you? He was holding the knife in his left hand, and when he stabbed me, it was with his left hand. I'm sure of it. How many times a week did Arthur Darrow call you? Motherfucker was harassing me every day. Every day of the week, yeah? Did you call and harass Elder between the days you let him the money and the days of the incident? No, I didn't, Your Honor. Which hand did the person named Elder point the knife at you? If I remember correct, he pointed the knife at me with his right hand. Interesting. All right. Elden, tú eres un chota. Vamos para allá. Mi hermano Arthur, you trying to make that? You trying to get your money back, dog. You lend your money to the guy. You know what I'm saying? He want to pay your money back. Oh shit, I gotta sneeze at you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Yo, cabrón. Es más, tú vas a deber más dinero, mamá, güey. Pues hablador y choteadero. W, right? W lawyer right there, you know what I'm saying? W lawyer. I'm like that fucking, you remember the Cat Williams as a lawyer and fucking Wilding Out? Oh, we got 200. We had a great case today, you know what I'm saying? Justice was served. You know, gotta enjoy it sometimes. Anything else? Nah, I gotta wake up early. Appreciate the time and the day. Bill was passed. Criminals who are not mentally well will be sent for treatment instead of punishment. Oh, shit. For fuck's sakes. Got it. Evidence. The bench damaged by the defendant. Yep. Sharp objects were found on him. Damn. Homie was ready for whatever, bro. See what's going on. Hey. Innocent until proven guilty. He got no criminal record. He got mental health problems, man. Mr. Roast, 25 years old. Mr. Roast's willful damage to public property. The incident was discovered by the citizens using the benches belonging to Trencher, blah, blah, blah. An investigation was launched following complaints. The CCTV footage was examined. The details as the person involved was identified. They got him on camera. As a solution to the bench placed in front of the town hall, they were starting to wait. Sat down on the bench at noon and took a sharp object out of his pocket. He was detained by the police officers at the same time. First of all, I didn't know it was a crime to do this. The reason I did this was unintentionally picked up a bad habit and it turned that into an accident. I can't control it anymore, but I said, shit. Man, telling shit to your mom when you did something bad. Like, shit, I didn't know that was a crime to do that shit. My fault, G. Yeah, you guilty, homie. He on 4K with it on. Let's see it. No evidence there. Alright, nothing there. What's his charges? Willful damage to public property. Must be. Oh, but we can't give him a punishment though. Of course I do, Your Honor, but I wasn't thinking about that part when I did it. What a response, legendary. Do you regret doing this? I absolutely regret it, and I promise to do my best for public peace from now on. But remember, they passed a new law. We can't charge him. We can't give him no punishment. So what the fuck am I supposed to do? You guilty, though. But your ass getting some treatment, my brother. We valid. Diablo, esta mujer además me mira y no me dice nada, ni cocina, ni nada, diablo. The fucking voices got me dead. They sound like the SpongeBob episode where the narrator's going to the word. Now the voices is Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Case subjects. Trench, a music production company, claims that the war. A music production company is using the structure of tracks that belongs to them and violating their copyrights. Oh, niggas trying to be like them. Ooh, they stealing their work. That's no good. Defending the war music production company. Planet Track Music Production Company. There is one digital evidence for this case. All right, let's see what we got. Details. Tranks Music Company has released a new track in recent weeks. 3 days after the track was released, the music company The War released a track of its own. In response, the music company Trench argued that its copyright has been infringed and that it should be paid $10 million in damages. Citizen the track instructions as evidence. The lawyer of the Trench Music Production, we spent a lot of time working on the track and we were very happy that we finally finished it. But a few days later after we released it, the track released by the music company The War used the same exact infrastructure that we used. They stole their work. Crazy. Our problem here is not that they did this, it's that they did it without permission. Stealing without permission is crazy. We decided to file a lawsuit for compensation, which we hope to get. We request that the appropriation action will be taken. The lawyer of the war music, but the track was created with a completely original infrastructure and the long efforts sound of engineering. This is unacceptable. We don't think there's copyright infringement just because the infringement is similar. We are sure in the tracks we released before them, there are also the tracks that are similar to our infrastructure. We do not want to be victimized by the situation. We request that the necessary actions be taken. I ain't gonna lie, my brother, for you to be making this statement, you're not the one getting that. So this is the original song. Yeah, they did. They stole the same exact tempo. It's the same thing, just at a lower frequency. But it's the same exact shit. They just changed the frequency. Ma'am. The War Music Production Company conviction and payment of $10 million compensation. Y'all guilty. Y'all better pay up, man, money. We decided to. I appreciate you another raise, dog. I appreciate. I'm the best lawyer in town, baby. Can't be stealing people's work, man. Make your own shit. You're gone. Your son says his clothes are getting old. He wants $300 for the new clothes. Do you accept? Your sanity will drop if you don't accept. How much money I got? Yeah, go ahead, son. Go shopping. Go crazy. End of the day. Esta mujer está más mirando a uno ahí. He look pissed the fuck off. All right. Case subject. Joe Mueller sues Sony for damages for the suicide of his daughter. Sues son for the damages for his daughter. But let's see what it says. Alleged that his 15-year-old daughter, Ellie Mueller, had played the game Last of Me 2, owned by Sony, and that sometime after playing the game, she suffered from depression and substantially committing suicide. Who blamed for his daughter's suicide seeks damage of the amount of $10 million for the pain and suffering he has suffered. In addition, the Joe Mueller requests that the game will be removed from sale. One of the company's lawyers is representing Son in the case. After playing this game, my daughter shut herself in her room. She never spoke to us. She hardly ate or slept. She was exhibiting behavior she would never normally do. So we took her to the hospital and she was diagnosed with major depression. About 2 weeks later, her mother came home from work and found her unconscious on her bed, having a box of antidepressants. When we took her to the hospital, it was already too late. GG's, man. Our company never accepts such smirch campaigns. Before the release of our game, we stated that the legal age limit was 18. Here we see that Mrs. Daughter, she did not meet the age limit. In this case, the fault lies entirely with the family. I ain't gonna lie. You're not guilty, bro. That's your fault. No, as a father, you should have did what was fucking right for her. Fuck. Man, I don't gotta hear none of this shit. We already made up our mind. Don't worry, gang. I got you. Don't worry. We already made up our mind. Talking about, nah, man. Nope. Talking about, she begged me for that game, knowing that, nah, man. Come on now, dog. So father, it's your responsibility to make the best decision. Week 4, case number 2. God damn, we got a letter. We're offering you $500 to release Jeremiah. This money will make your job easy, and we will ensure that you are not affected. Hey, we just got a $500 bribe, baby. All I gotta do is freedom. I'm gonna take that to consideration. I'll take that to consideration. Let's see what we gotta deal with. You know what? Let's not even look at that right now. Let's not even look at that right now. Let's see what you charge. Drug trafficking, charge. Te tienen cuarto. Taking part in the organized crime duties. Were traveling or stopped during a police stop. As a result of the searches, a large number of drug and weapons were seized. As if we saw the check and investigation, it was understood that gentlemen were members of the Cecilia Cartel. Bueno, mané. I don't deny that we were transporting drugs. He a real one. He like I ain't denying this shit. It was our duty to get them across the border. But in the course of the duty in the mafia, the collaboration with our cartel apparently sold us out. If we was going to jail, we would reveal their identities one by. Wait, whoa. If we were going to jail, we will reveal their identities one by one. I mean, technically speaking, they saw you out first. They ratted you out for the cops. It was at least 5 times bigger than our previous deliveries. The risk was as great as the return, but the mafia executive who had made a deal with our cartel told us that they would eliminate the risk, that they were corporation or whatever with the police, and that the shipment would be successful. All they wanted was necessary shares of the shipment, but now I realized they were working behind our backs. All right. Let's see, man. What was seized after the operation? Es un enazo de agua. Those are water guns. No, that's prop. That's for. These boys are innocent, man. Boys are innocent. That's all prop. You ain't see that, chat. I'm mental still at 100%. We got 670 in the main. You know what I'm saying? Great day at the office, baby. Wait, what? Fuck! The receipt of the money sent by Dennis is $200. Telephone call dialed between Dennis and Sophia. Dennis, hello, hi. What is your fee? 200 per hour, 500 a night. Which one do you want? Shit. As an hour, please. How do I make the payment? I will send you the bank account and you can deposit it there. I will be back after you deposit. See you later. Bueno, not trusty. But she had mental health. Come on, bro. 29 years old, Sophia. Recently, Dennis wanted to have sexual intercourses with Sophia, who had been there prostitution in exchange for money. In the telephone conversation, Sophia requested a certain amount of money and asked Dennis to deposit into her account. Did not receive any return after depositing the money. Afterwards, he reported the situation to police. I broke up with my girlfriend about 2.5 years ago, and during that time, I had no intercourses with anyone that affected by it psychologically, and I thought that my health. Called the number. That's kind of your fault, gang. I ain't gonna lie. A stranger asked me how much my fee was. At first, I didn't understand, but then I'm thinking about being made fun of, so I told him that my hour. He asked me how he could make the payment. Wait, and then I realized that when I realized there was a serious misunderstanding. And I realized that my phone number was circulating on the internet. I really should change my number. I ain't gonna lie. Oh shit, we over here doing this shit. I haven't even checked the. It's fraud. Her shit is fraud. Yeah, they're both fraud. Where's fraud? Oh, 4 years. Oh, I can't because she got a mental. You going to treatment. You need help, sister. And we got another raise, man. W a lawyer, baby. W fucking lawyer, man. We making the state safe, man. Look at that. We started with nothing. Now we at 1,000. Hey, appreciate the 5 bits, bro. Thank you. Thank you. I'm up. Let's go to the bar, man. Have a drink. Oh no, we fucking up our mental now. We don't do that. Let's see what we got here, chat. There is digital evidence in this case. Traffic camera footage of vehicle carrying illegal migrants. This case is gonna be crazy. Mr. Ahmed El Amin, 26 years old, no criminal record of, and he got mental issues. What's going on with all these people, man? I can't sentence them to jail. Human trafficking, bro? What? Let's see. It was late that night while the police was inspecting at the border of the city of Kairos, a person named Ahmed El Amin, did not comply with the stop warning and tried to bypass. Police officers pursued the vehicle driven by Ahmed, who fled from police stop. As a result of the long chase, the person who entered the gas station got out of the vehicle and tried to escape on foot, was caught and detained by the police after a while. A large number of foreign nationals were detected in the vehicle. I am aware that it's dangerous and forbidden for me to do this work, but I was unemployed and penalized for a very long time. I had not. Brother, you're fucking guilty. You're guilty. You're guilty, my brother. $8 years. I give him 8 to 12 years. You don't even want to hear you talk, brother. You're guilty. Guilty. You're guilty, my brother. Hey, ma, nah. You're guilty. I'm gonna give you 9 years. What? Judge resigned. This judge should be dismissed. What's going on here? We want Justin. What are you talking about? Fuck did I do? In the dark of the night, your sleep was interrupted by the sound of knocking at the door. Ah, shit, they got me, boys. They got me. Oh, shit. Open the door. He trying to kill me, I ain't gonna lie.
What's that funny to email first?
They trying to kill me, chap. They trying to kill me. Just because I'm a great lawyer, man. All right, evidence. Phone conversations between Brooklyn Trolls and the customer advisor, Tiffany. I'm Tiffany, and can I ask your name so I can help you better? Brooklyn Trolls. My name is Brooklyn. The phone brought from your dealer about 2.5 months ago. Got in my hand. Can you explain this happened? Can't do shit, bro. I don't know if I open that door if I'll be able to defend myself or what. I don't know how that's so. Fuck it. We already working with the law, but we judges. I'm sorry, you did what? I'm sorry, did you say the battery explode? Yes, even though I only used the adapter and charging cable that came in the box. That's not possible, Mr. Brooklyn. I think it's your fault. It cannot be from us. Is there anything else I can help you with? What do you mean it's not possible? It happened in my line? Unfortunately, I can't help you. Have a nice day. He's an asshole for that. Wait, let me run that back. Can I ask you for your name so I can help you better? My name is Brooklyn. The phone I brought from your dealer about 2.5 exploded in my hand. Even though I only used the adapter and charging cable that came in. See, so he used everything that came from there. All right, damage. Damage lawsuit filed by Brooklyn Truck against the multinational company that develops and sells consumer electronics. Recently, a person purchased a mobile phone from the dealer of the company. He claimed that during the time period of use, his phone was not charged with an adapter other than its own charger. While using the phone while it was charging, the battery inside exploded and caused physical damage around the right hand and face of Brooklyn, who reported the situation to the local authorities. Service, I can't read sometimes, I swear. Did not receive the response he expected and filed a lawsuit for the compensation of $500,000. The statement of Mr. Brooklyn. Exactly 2 months and 13 days ago, I went to a local dealer near my house to buy a phone. I bought a model that I liked and started using the phone. During this time while using the phone, I never charged it with anything other than the charger that came in the box. While I was charging the phone, the battery suddenly exploded. In addition to the damage in my hand, parts of the phone also hit my face afterwards. I called the authority service and explained the situation, expected at least an apology. But it was not what I expected. They told me that this was a user error and hang up the phone on me. So I filed a lawsuit demanding my rights, as you fucking should. Don't worry, we're gonna take care of you. We definitely do not hold ourselves responsible for the incident. Our products have been subject to dozens of tests, and engineers have reported that it is not possible to give such a reaction with charge with the current adapter or more powerful adapter. We believe this incident occurred as a result of its transaction that the consumer did not report in it. What? And his auction designed to tarnish our brand. We believe that this incident occurred as a result of a transaction that the consumer did not report and it is an action. How the fuck does that make sense to that? Any evidence besides what y'all provided to the court today? Let's hear what Mr. Brooklyn got to say. Local company has stated that you were responsible for the incident. What do you think? I cannot agree with them on this. I explained to them in details how the incident happened and what I went through. They didn't even take my explanation into consideration. So Mr. Brooklyn stated in his statement that you did not take him into consideration. Do you think that's the case? No, Your Honor. We are a reputation company with high customer satisfaction. We just didn't think his statement was true because we put our products through dozens of tests. That doesn't mean nothing. We state that such an incident can only be due to a customer error. What y'all think? Innocent or guilty, man? I don't really know how to feel about this one. Because it's been 2 months already since he purchased it. But we don't know if it's a factory battery, you know what I'm saying? But they talking about it was with a transaction. Just because you make a transaction is not going to make your battery blow up. They said they have good customer service. But she clearly, look, she said they have a very high customer service. But look what's her response. Mr. Brooklyn, I think it's your fault. It cannot be from us. Is there anything else I can help you with? Brooklyn Toya was found right and the compensation was paid by Brooklyn Toya was found to be deceitful. Nope, Brooklyn Toya was found right and the money for the phone. Nah, I mean, he seemed perfectly fine, right? We don't know. We going by case. It's either we put that he was found correct and then we give him the compensation that he's asking for, or we also just, or we go, he was right and we just give him the money for the phone. But at the end of the day, the phone did blow up on him. And it messed up his hand and it went to his face. What y'all think? I ain't gonna lie, I'll give the man compensation. Let the company pay for that. It's not his fault that the phone blew up on his hand and his face, bro. One, two, or three. I'm gonna go with three. Damn. This is the first time I fail. Game over.